Hi, I'm Jim Greiner. You probably guessed it, I'm a percussionist. Percussion is not only my life, it is my way of dealing with all the stresses in modern life. We all have them. Locally, we have COVID, housing costs, helping our families survive and thrive, many politics. Drumming has been used around the globe for many years, thousands of years, as a way for us humans to tap into our innate ability to reinforce positive patterns, to deal with stress in positive ways by repetition. Through repetition, we also get into that energized, focused state of entrainment that athletes call the zone. It's also called effortless mastery and flow. Musicians call it the groove. I've been blessed for over 5 decades now to travel around the globe from my base here in wonderful Santa Cruz, teaching people how to use rhythm instruments and the groove to reinforce positive patterns of attitude and action, ground ourselves, center ourselves, focus ourselves, and reinforce our positive intentions. I know this works because I've done over 3,000 globally and many locally through corporate groups, conferences, schools, youth centers, and private celebrations. We all have to have what I call gettas, something that gets us out of bed in the morning going, today I get to. Those get-tos are the way that we heal ourselves and reinforce our own positive patterns, our own strengths. We got a lot of gettas, stuff that we got to do. We all have to have some gettas, something that helps us focus on what it is we want this world to be and where we want this world to go. There's many ways. There's yoga, martial arts, athletics, building things, growing things, many positive ways to do this. Of course, drumming by far is the best way. No, just kidding. But we all have to get those. In all my travels, I've noticed that there's people playing percussion instruments, sometimes in the tradition, sometimes just in jam sessions. Here in Santa Cruz, it's particularly lively and has been for decades. It's part of the Santa Cruz environment, the mystique, the trying new things, and stretching ourselves, trying to find a way to reinforce positive patterns, positive life rhythms. So Santa Cruz has been a fertile ground for that throughout the decades and still is today. One of the most profound things I learned in my long drumming journey is when I was playing with master drummer and social activist Babatunde Olatunji, a drummer from Nigeria, who really was instrumental in introducing traditional African drumming to the Western world in the early 50s. I was blessed to play with Baba for many years in his band and in different situations. And one time we were in New York at a big hall, and I was in the band playing, and the band was just charging ahead like this rhythm freight train. It was just so amazing. It was wonderful. I looked over at Baba, and I realized he had not played his big ngoma drum for several minutes. He was elder and frail, and I was a little bit worried. I looked at him, and he looked fine. He had this big Baba smile, as usual. And so I went back to the drumming, and it felt like the whole hall and all the people in it were pulsating in time to our groove. The ceilings, the walls, the people, everything are pulsating. And I thought to myself briefly, it just does not get any better than this. Music simply doesn't get any better. And I tried to let go of that. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, boom! Baba hit his drum one time, and it got better. The whole place just came alive even more. It's like this whole environment changed from that one hit. Now, Baba, being frail, didn't play a lot of the notes that he was perfectly capable of playing, but he kept the one note that mattered, the one sound in the right place and in the right way that mattered. And I learned from that we keep the things that matter because time is limited, life is limited. We keep the things that matter and try to let go of the things that do not matter. By reinforcing the things that matter, that we want to reinforce, then we head ourselves in the direction of where we want to go. If we want to be someplace, we want the world to be someplace, we want our families to be someplace, we have to have a focus, a groove that helps us get to that place.